After 14 years in business, I have a few tips for anyone thinking about heading down that entrepreneurial path. I was pretty lucky. I was raised in a family where my dad owned his own business and my mom was his bookkeeper, and it was a family affair. So I knew the hard work. I knew that our family vacations were usually a weekend trip to Columbus, Ohio, where my dad's family lived. Um, I saw the hard work firsthand. So I knew what I was getting into. But there's a lot of myth around the great life of an entrepreneur and now's the best time to start a business and blah blah. Well, it's still hard. But let me give you 3 tips that maybe you could use. First, check your ego at the door. Yes, we're all a little egotistical because we've decided that we have this great idea and we can do it better than anybody else. And so we're going to launch a business. That takes a little ego. But you've got to remember in a lot of cases, especially when it comes to your marketing, you're not even usually the consumer or client of your product or service. So don't forget to put that consumer or client first, especially in your marketing and in the way you conduct business. Because in the end, that's what's going to make a difference. Going hand in hand with that a little bit is get yourself some people who will push back a little bit. I like to say, don't surround yourself with head nodders. You know, the people who are just doing this and yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great. And they go out of the room. They're like, how am I supposed to do that? That's a bad deal. That's what we call a toxic workplace. So don't do that. Get yourself some folks who will push back a little. Listen to other ideas. Listen to them when they say, that's a great idea, but, or have we thought about this? Because there are a lot of times when that will really save you a lot of time and energy. And we really don't have a lot of time and energy to waste as entrepreneurs. Thirdly, you really need to remember your passion. What prompted you to start this journey? That's really important. For me, I love to write. It's how I got into PR. I spent 20 years as a journalist, loved writing, loved interviewing people, learning new things, translated that over into public relations, and that prompted me to get deeper into marketing and open my own firm. But at the end of the day, it's always the writing and the communicating that really moves me, and it's what I love to do. And all the other things that come with it fall into place, and it kind of makes a nice little package. So there's 3 tips for you if you're thinking about venturing down the entrepreneurial path. And if you'd like some assistance with that in terms of your marketing and branding, we'd love to hear from you. Thanks.